The National Institute of Fashion Technology (NIFT) Shillong inaugurated Fashion Spectrum 2025 on March 7, 2025 at its campus in Sauli, Shillong. The event was attended by Major General Retired Rajesh Kumar Jha, Director Personnel, and Elbin Deepika Doli, GMHR, CSR of Northeastern Electric Power Corporation Limited. Also present were Kong Hasina Kharbhi, Founder and Managing Director of Impulse Social Enterprises brand Impulse Empower, and Shankar Kumar Jha, Campus Director of NIFT Shillong. Students from various institutions participated in Fashion Spectrum 2025.
Sir, you need to see this side.
I need to see
the camera is here.
Photo of,
Yeah.
That's a memory, no? Yeah, we'll have to see the whole future. Yeah, that's okay. Thank you.
What's the name of this plant? It's flowering tree. Flowering tree. Chameli.
I would just like to add here that each and every piece which has been used as a token of our felicitation has been handpicked by our faculty members with a certain sense of significance and importance, and I hope that you would definitely find meaning to the things that we are giving as a part of our token of gratitude. Yatra, which is a culmination of the journey which the students undertake during the course of this year. It's a small token of the efforts of the literary club of the NIFT community run under the SDAC. Very much, sirs and ma'am.
This morning we stand together not just to witness a spectacular display of the talent, but to commemorate a year filled with the learning, growth and unwavering dedication. This vibrant celebration promises to showcase rich cultural heritage, highlighting individuality, artistic expression and local traditions. We are here to learn, to innovate, to challenge ourselves, to make a positive impact on the world. This morning, let us immerse ourselves in the vibrant energy of the performances. Let us applaud the dedication of the students, and let us leave this stage inspired to reach even the greater heights.
With a distinguished career spanning 38 years in the Indian Army, General Jha has held some of the most crucial command positions in our nation's defense. He has led from the front in Operation Vijay in Kargil, safeguarded our strategic assets, and represented India on international soil as part of the United Nations peacekeeping mission in Sierra Leone and as defense and military advisor at the Indian High Commission in London. He's also a proud paratrooper, an expert in strategic operations, internal security, and operational logistics. General Jha has not only defended our nation, but has also shaped its energy security policies as the Director Personnel at NIPCO, heading NTPC's Green Energy Task Force in collaboration with the Indian Army. His leadership now extends beyond battlefields, shaping the nation's energy future with the same dedication that once safeguarded its border. For his exemplary service, General Jha has been honored with the Ati Vishisht Seva Medal by the Honorable President of India, followed by the prestigious bar to the Ati Vishisht Seva Medal, which is a rare distinction in military service. Most recently, he was conferred with a Gallantry Award by the Honorable Governor of Bihar, solidifying his legacy as a warrior of unmatched valor. But beyond his military accolades, General Jha and his wife, Mrs. Anupama Jha, embody the spirit of service beyond duty. Their deep commitment to gender equality and child welfare is evident in their adoption of 2 daughters from Manjushri Vidyapith Tawang, proving that true leadership is not just about power, it is about compassion.
It's my proud privilege to be amongst you this morning. This is my second visit, incidentally, to your institution. Some of you may have come across me about a month ago when your director came to my office, and it was an accident of sorts where we kept him waiting for a meeting, and we forgot to inform about the change in the timing. So he ended up in my office having a cup of coffee. And the conversation began as to what can NIFT and NIPCO, NTPC NIPCO group do together. I really had no idea, pardon my ignorance, as to what you kids could achieve, what your kids could deliver till the time I visited. And I was exposed to the entire spectrum of activities of your beautiful and prestigious institution. You know, today is not the occasion to give gyan. For many reasons, I'll tell you. I hate receiving gyans from anybody. Gyan dene ki zarurat nahi hai. Nahi hai. Chahiye kisi ko gyan? Nahi chahiye. I don't think so. We don't need it. I think if you walk the talk, that's more than enough. You just walk the talk. Watch the other person. If I'm saying that I'm honest, prove that you're honest by your actions. So gyan dene ka baat nahi hai. And let me also share with you that I'm very jealous of each one of you this morning. I'm very, very jealous because I never went to college. Yeah, all the kids are surprised. What is this man doing? Angrezi seekha kahan se fir? College to gaye nahi hum. I didn't go to college. My formal education stopped at class 11. The rest of the degrees and etc. were given to me by Indian Army because I joined the National Defence Academy at the age of 16, 1-6. And I started swimming in the open ocean at the age of 16. And at 20, I was battling the terrorists. At 21, I was sent to Maldives to extricate the president of Maldives from the terrorists. When I became 30, I was fighting the Pakistanis in Kargil, and so on. And so I'm not as privileged as you are. I'm not privileged, and that's why I said I will qualify by saying how jealous I am of each one of you today. But one word that comes to my mind after looking at this performance of Ras Leela, I've seen Ras Leela not only locally, I've seen it globally, starting from Manipur to London to US, wherever my work's taken me. But what I saw today was a great blend of innovation, creativity, originality. Some of these, and I was trying to figure out with your director, does it mean this? Does it mean this? And he was giving his answers in affirmative. So I realized that I was making a lot of sense out of what you were trying to convey. And that is what creativity is. For an ignorant man like me, if you could convey the sense of your dance form, I think you deserve another round of applause for this. Since I never went to college, I always longed to be in a college. And Spectrum 25 and NIFT has given me this opportunity to feel young again. He said, soldier never dies. Yes, soldier never dies, but soldiers do get old. And when I am in your midst, I feel young. I have daughter your age, and I feel very happy and proud that India is in safe hands. India doesn't become strong only by having strong weaponry. India is in safe hands because of your generation. India is in safe hands because you believe in yourself. You dream for yourself. And one advice, the lines of late Dr. Abdul Kalam, who was our mentor and beacon, not only as a philosopher, but also as the father of the India's nuclear program, for which I had the privilege of commanding India's nuclear forces for 4 years. And he said, dream. You have to dream, but dream with your eyes open. Why did he say you dream with your eyes open? Because when you dream and sleep, the dream vanishes. When you dream with your eyes open, then you start believing in it and you make an attempt, a sincere attempt to achieve it. So if you dream with your eyes open, sky's the limit for you guys and girls. As I promised, I never liked Gyan and I hated speeches. I am between you and the performances, so I will not take much time. But a few lessons from my life I would tell you. Embrace failures. Is there anybody who can say here that he or she has never faced a failure? Is there anyone? I don't think so. Each one of us has faced some kind of failure. I will not use the cliche. I will not use the cliche that, use failure as a stepping stone. Use failure to learn your lessons. Promise not to repeat them. Learn perseverance from it. Gain your inner strength from it, and you will realize that you are a much stronger person had you not failed. And if you had just succeeded, if your graph was just going up, you will never be a complete and a well-rounded personality. This is my, and I'm going to be 60 now. This is my sixth, this is the distilled wisdom of our forefathers, not only mine. In the end, I am actually mesmerized. I'm mesmerized by the performance. I'm mesmerized by the creativity that I saw 1 year ago. And I speak for my colleague also who sits here that. And so we have decided in NIPCO as part of the NTPC group that we will be permanently associated with NIFT for various programs that we're going to do. So, be passionate about what you do, believe in yourself, and finally, don't let the fire in your belly die down. Keep it burning. Sky's the limit. God bless you. Jai Hind. Happy landings.
This young generation of students, because that is what a soldier does. They live by their actions. And I think you are a true testament to that. With these words, I would request Ishneet to please hand over the baton for inauguration of this year's Fiesta. Yes. So this is the inauguration of Fiesta 2025. Thank you very much, sir.
Same boat, brother. We on the same boat, brother. If you tip one and you're gonna rock the other. Same boat, brother. Who's on look down from his holy place? Say Lord to me. What a sea of space. What a spot to launch the human race. So he built him a boat for a mix of crew. Eyes of black and brown and blue. That's the reason you and I have just one world with just one sky. We on the same boat, brother. We on the same boat, brother. If you tip one, you're gonna rock the other. Same boat, brother. We on the same boat, brother. We on the same boat, brother. We on the same boat, brother.
I think standing here today just gave me so much of a reminder to the younger self when I started my journey at the age of 17. And that is something that continued to remind me when I'm in institution like Nift and many other institutions where I see a lot of young people coming to this institution to find themselves, to find their dreams, to be able to carry forward the passion. No action in this world, no creation in this world can be singly handled or achieved. That has been my own journey. It has to be collective. Collective action is a way of how larger vision in the world can make larger changes, and these larger changes can be sparkling from a very small dream that each one of us has. I was 17 when I started my non-profit organization from Shillong. 37 years has gone by, and I keep reminding my younger self the curiosity that I had has been the power of my everyday journey to remind that when you're curious, you bring in the creativity around yourself to make changes for the larger goal. And that is something that takes me to battle any situations that I have had in my journey of 37 years. Thank you for that introduction on bringing the Impulse model. It's an innovation that in fact was born in the state of Meghalaya, and that innovation that stands on 12 pillars has scaled out to 5 countries in Myanmar, Nepal, Bangladesh and Thailand. And it would have not been possible if there was no shared leadership. I stand here that shared leadership embrace the larger vision where we achieve goals. In the process of the shared leadership, I would really want to bring forward, since all of you are students of fashion, textile and all the creativity, that fashion and culture are closely linked with each other and they influence each other. And in that process of its influence, 17 years ago, I started Impulse Social Enterprise and the brand Impulse Empower, which actually give birth to how culture and how you can wear culture. The brand Impulse Empower, with 30,000 artisans across the northeast of India, stand on how collectiveness actioned and how culture embraces people together and also uplift economic upliftment, and how it reduces the issue of human trafficking or the migration that I have been trying to battle for many, many years. Coming to an institute like this, I always believe that each one of us sitting here wearing different clothing, and that clothing of fashion is a reflection of our cultural values, our identities, that also creates a trend. So it's very, very critical when we talk about sustainability, when we talk about the essence of sustainability. It is how cultural identity, how we bring cultural identity to the forefront helps to actually pursue a trend that tells a story. That's where the journey of Impulse Empower, being the brand that actually, when I started at 17 in a village called Sinteng in Meghalaya, which is opposite the bird village of my grandmother, I never knew that I would continue this journey for 37 years. And that journey continued to make me the person that I am, because working with multicultural people across the Northeast, the indigenous motives continue to inspire me that communication happens through food, through clothes, through patterns, and how it embraces the way we feel, the way we walk, the way we set a trend. And sustainability can actually be taken forward from that essence. The Northeast is very, very rich, which is those indigenous value with those motives, and of course the rest of India is diverse. But since this campus is in the Northeast has an insight that sometimes it's untold. And I would keep reminding that when you dream, and I think our previous speaker said, dream with open eyes. As you dream with open eyes, the burning desire of your gut has to be the strength that keep reminding you when obstacle comes, that I'll keep doing because that's the way I would make a change. Change is not very easy, no doubt about it, but change, when it's through collectiveness, is through shared values, shared leadership, the impact is much, much more larger. In the journey, what I've learned, like I'd like to conclude, is when you keep your ego behind, you spread your wings further, and innovation cannot be created or implemented by one single individual. Innovation, whether it's creativity, whether it's transformation, whether it's impact, can only be embraced when you stand behind, leave your ego, and allow others to take that forward. With that, I'm so thankful to be here today, and I wish the very best for each and every one.
The Student Council is selected from among the students of the Institute, and now we would just be felicitating the members of the various councils, the presidents and the secretaries under whose leadership the events and everything that we see happens. To begin with, the Cultural Club, I would request the President of the Cultural Club, Ishneet Kaur Rekhi, to be followed by the Secretary of the Cultural Club, Lisha Ramesh Iyer. They are the ones who are heading the Cultural Club of the SDAC Council. Moving forward, I would now invite the President of the Literary Club, Sana Varghese, to be followed by the Secretary of the Literary Club, Anushka Unyal. Moving forward, I would now request the President of the Photography Club, Pritha Chanda, to be followed by Lavanya Pandey, the Secretary of the Photography Club. Moving forward, I would now request the President of the ESSE Club, Preeti Das, to be followed by the Secretary of the ESSE Club, Animesh Jain. Moving forward, I now request the President of the Environment Club, Anurag Kumar, to be followed by the Secretary of the Environment Club, Shraddha Borthakur. And last, we have the President of the Sports Club, Harsh Jaiswal, to be followed by the Secretary, Mr. Yash Raj. Let me tell you that, they may be the presidents and the secretaries, but they also go through a lot of heat that they have to face from the SDACs and the respective club advisors. They face the heat, they take the beating, I mean not in the real sense, but in the literal sense, and they are the ones who, with the support of each and every one of you, put together this grand, spectacular event. And the theme for this year is Fiesta Spectrum 2025. A big round of applause to all the members of the respective clubs, the SDAC, the teachers, the faculty, the staff, and all the students of our lovely institution, NIFT Shillong. 3 cheers to NIFT Shillong. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Thank you very much.